All right, and our last reaction for the day, also pretty easy. This one is an oxidation of your aldehydes. So if I start out with an aldehyde, doesn't matter which one it is. So just say I have a butanal. If I'm going to oxidize this, now I have to gain a bond to an oxygen. And I can't add another bond to the oxygen that's already there. So I have to bring in something new. So if I oxidize an aldehyde, I'm going to add a bond to an oxygen, and I'm actually adding a hydroxyl group to that carbonyl group that's already there. So that carbonyl carbon that had a double bond oxygen on it, now it also has a hydroxyl group on it, and that's where you have your carboxylic acid that we're going to talk about later this chapter. So this would be a butanal or a butyraldehyde. Whereas this one on the right is going to be, and we'll find out later, a butanoic acid or a butyraldehyde, or a butyric acid, excuse me. So all you need to know is that it's a carboxylic acid. We will learn to name those carboxylic acids as we keep going in the chapter. So if on the first quiz that we do this, we don't know how to name it yet, you don't have to tell me it's butanoic acid, you just tell me it's a carboxylic acid. Right? Kind of like when you learned a few chapters ago that you could make these aldehydes and ketones, that you knew what an aldehyde was before you knew how to name an aldehyde. So you could just identify it as carboxylic acid for now, but we will learn how to name carboxylic acids, and it actually is fairly similar to everything else we've done. All you have to do is drop the E and add oic acid to the end, and you're good to go. So you'll probably be able to figure that out as well. But it wouldn't matter what the aldehyde is. I could even have that benzaldehyde. Should be able to oxidize it. Oops. In which case, you would probably just want to call it a carboxylic acid for now, because you wouldn't have a clue how to name that one, because I haven't taught you yet. So, oxidation, you add a hydroxyl group to it, it turns into a carboxylic acid.